novel, Adam Trask joins the army as imposed by his father. He enlists into the cavalry regiment and leaves the farm in Connecticut while saying goodbye to his brother Charles. In the army, he joins the cavalry. 5 years later, Adam is discharged from the army. He stumbles and wanders about, however, he does not want to go home. He ends up re-enlisting into his regiment. Additionally, it is known that during his time in the army, Adam did not kill a single enemy, for he was against violence. This shows the concept that Adam chose to help others and support others rather than to pursue his own self-interest. In our modern society, we consider soldiers and military personnel as heroes and people who display acts of bravery. They choose to put their country before their personal needs. Adam Trask displays these characteristics. In his first time in the armed forces, he had no choice. However, after being discharged from his second term, he could have chosen to go home and pursue his own interests. In part 2 of the novel, Adam and Kathy just had 2 twin boys. Adam was doing everything he could to please Kathy, but Kathy was mad and said she was going to leave. She told Adam to throw the boys into the well. Adam confronted Kathy in her bedroom the next day. Adam got mad and told Kathy that she shouldn't leave. Kathy then got mad and shot Adam in the shoulder, leaving him on the ground. The next day, Sheriff Deputy Horace comes and visits Mr. Trask to ask him about the accident. Adam lies and says that it was an accident and that he shot himself while cleaning his gun. However, Sheriff Horace doesn't believe it. Horace knew that Adam was in the United States Cavalry, and thus there was something else going on. Once again, Adam chooses to help and protect Kathy rather than himself. After Kathy shot him in the shoulder, still Adam chooses to protect her, his own safety at risk. Adam lies to the sheriff, which means that he could end up in jail. Adam could seek vengeance against Kathy and pursue his own self-interest. Instead, he doesn't. This shows both Adam's kindness, but also how easy he can be manipulated. In part 3 of the novel, Adam visits Kathy at her whorehouse in Salinas. He informs Kathy of her part in the inheritance left by Charles after his death. Kathy is extremely skeptical and doesn't think Adam is telling the truth. Adam tells Kathy that he is telling the truth, but that she is just too evil to see any good in the world. This just shows how skeptical Kathy is. She can't begin to understand why Adam would be so nice when he could have just kept all the money and no one would have known. In this instance, we see Adam helping Kathy again after all she's put him through, instead of thinking of himself. He could have easily kept the money and she would have never known. He would have been an even richer man. But once again, Adam chose to help and support Kathy. Part 4 of East of Eden, Cal Trask, the son of Adam Trask, goes to the ranch to meet Mr. Will Hamilton. He wants Will to give him advice about money, because Cal wants to make money to give to his father. Will Hamilton questions Cal because he wants to know the real motive behind his want for making money. Cal Trask responds, "My father is good, and I want to make it up to him because I am not good." Here, in this instance, we see that Cal is trying to help and support his father. He could just ask about money making to make money for himself, but instead, he wants to help his dad make up for the lost money during the business failure for meat shipping. However, differently than in previous examples that demonstrated this concept, this example is more humane and shows the thought process of a more rational human being. We can consider Adam Trask as an altruist. He only seems to see good in the world and is constantly supporting and putting others before himself, despite personal risks or losses. However, through this, he comes off a bit naive and easily influenced in both part 1 and 2 of the novels. In part 3, this changes as we see Adam that is completely detached from the influence of Kathy. Yet he stays true to himself and without question gives Kathy her inheritance. In contrast here, Cal has made the conscious decision to support his father. And although he is helping his father, it is not completely a selfless act because he hopes that from this, his father would love him more. This shows the true side of humans that are situated in the middle of the spectrum between altruism and psychopath. Cal has a healthy balance of helping and supporting others and pursuing his own self-interests. Unlike Adam, who is too focused on constantly supporting others, which does not require him to make a moral decision, or Kathy, who is self-centered and selfish.